John, commiserations on the result. The manner it happened is, I'm sure it's hard to take. Do you take more heart from the performance tonight, though?
I thought the performance, there was a lot of good came out of the performance. I said before about trying to get the balance right regards of trying to win a game and not going gun-ho. I felt that the game was a little bit open, but we were all right with it. I'm disappointed with the goals we conceded, because we conceded the first goal, I felt, against the run of play, but they're just errors. You know, defensively, I didn't think we were good. I felt we, you know, the goals we conceded, you know, could have been avoided really. But a lot of good. We had a lot of energy. Went toe to toe with a good side, a very good side. You can see that. We're disappointed. We didn't get at least a point out of it, because I felt we deserved it.
Just on the defensive points, all the goals originated from your right hand side. You tried changing the personnel a little bit and the shape and all that, but it didn't seem to have any effect. Why were they causing you so much problem?
Because we don't get back in quick enough. We don't. You know, we talk about losing the ball and getting back into shape. And the first goal, we didn't get back into shape, and that's what happens. You know, and you get runners going inside you, where we didn't do that on Saturday. We were good. So that's why I felt I needed to make the change. I needed to make the change because when we went behind, I felt, you know, we could still score a goal, and that's what we did. But the last goal, you know, I'm fuming with, because the last goal could have been avoided if when you give someone instructions to go on and they don't do the job, because it could be avoided. All we got to do is drop into the shape and mark the six and they don't switch it, and the game's it's done. But we don't do that. They switch play, which we know what they do, and we don't recover from it. And the goal's in the middle of our goal. It's in the 6-yard box. So I'm disappointed with the goals, because, you know, I'm disappointed for them, because I felt we definitely deserved something out of the game. You know, I think for long periods we were the better team. So it's hard to swallow, but there's a lot of good come out of it, because we're all right. We're getting better. You know, we're getting better. We're showing improvement. We got to improve defensively, cut the little errors out.
As much as you make all those points, does credit go to Harrogate? Because it seemed, in terms of movement, pace off the ball, and I think this is a general agreement, we've not really seen anything like that at this level this season. So
well, we're not second for no reason. You know, they're second in the league because I said that, you know, in the press on Thursday. They're good at what they do. You know, they are quite direct in some of the play, but what they do when they win second ball, they move it really well. They're very good in the counter attack. They got players who can take the ball in. They're a high tempo team, which is what we're trying. You know, we're getting more high tempo. A lot of the work we've got, like I say, we've gone toe to toe with a good side. Little bit of, you know, I won't say a little bit of quality, because I don't think it was quality. It's our poor defending which has cost us at least a point tonight, and we know it. And, you know, we had a reaction after the Notts County game, and I've just said to him I want the same reaction, you know, because a lot of it was good. There was some, well, you know, a lot of good out there tonight.
As much as those defensive weaknesses have cost you, there must be a lot of pleasing aspects to that performance tonight. What in particular are you pleased with?
I'm pleased with the attitude of the players. You know, we've made some mistakes tonight, but they're honest mistakes. You know, they're not sloppy, they're not lazy, they're honest mistakes. We look high energy. We look like we can cause people problems. We caused them a lot of problems in the first half. We pinned them back. You know, we always knew that they were going to be good on the counter attack, and we always knew they've got quick players, and they always knew they've got some good quality. And I've said before that the problem that I have is trying to get a balance right of trying to win a football match, to give ourselves a chance to win a game, without going gun-ho. I felt the first half was like a basketball match at times. It was like end to end, which is great for people to watch unless you stood in the dugout watching it. You know, so I was all right at half-time. I felt okay at half-time, 2-2. You know, I felt we were going toe-to-toe to them. I just said, you know, we just had to tighten up on some things. But, you know, the last goal's hard to take, because it should never have got to that stage if people just do the job.
What did you make of the goal that they had disallowed?
Well, I didn't. It's obviously disallowed for handball. I couldn't see it, so I don't know whether it was or whether it weren't. Thought that, look at that and think, well, we've had a little bit of luck. We may be turning, but they've Harrogate are where they are because they're a good side and they keep going, and they've got some good players, and to be able to rest 7 players, on a Tuesday and bring them back in, shows that they've got strength in depth as well. So yeah, fair play to them. We knew they were a good side. I'm disappointed with the result. I'm not massively disappointed with the performance, because I thought there was a lot good in our performance tonight. A lot of good. We just we could have gone in front. The chance that Bo had. That's the fine margins of being at the bottom and being at the top.
How did you think William Hutchinson went?
I thought he did. That's why I've had him. I thought that's why I brought him into the squad. He does that in training. He's a little live wire. He has a lot of energy. He walks in every morning with a smile on his face, so he's nice. I enjoy seeing him. And when he trains hard. And I thought he did brilliant for the goal. So you can see why we've done what we've done with him.
Just finally, for me, you mentioned the game was a bit like a basketball match, very entertaining for us all. Is it fair to say that you will be aiming to make sure it's not quite that open?
Not really, and I'll tell you for why. Probably when we play against teams of that calibre, yes, but then we have to. You can't just sit in. That's not what we've been good at. What we've been good at is getting on the front foot. I've mentioned to him about not taking a backward step. I think when the first came in, we were everybody's dropping deep. We can't defend that way. You've got to get on your front foot. If you're in a boxing match on the ropes, you can't just keep taking punches. You've got to either come out and start swinging, or you go down. Then that's the mentality we have. So, we might play other teams who haven't got that quality, who we probably could have put away in the first half. But so again, it's getting the balance of wanting to impose ourselves on teams if we can, which I felt we did tonight. But we just got to defend better. The goals can be. We haven't been carved open. The goals have just been poor goals because we've let people get in between us on something. So disappointed with that, really.